Hello, my networking friend. Happy Wednesday. It's so good to see you today. I hope this works. I really am out and about. I've been taking care of my mom, but I wanted to come live for you with you like we always do every Wednesday afternoon. Every Wednesday afternoon between 3:30 and 5:30 Central Standard Time, I go live here for Down and Dirty Networking for networking know-how. And today I've got a really good one for you. So hopefully you can hear, see the wind and the noise as I'm out and about. Because that's the thing about networking. It's either a skill, it's an activity, or it's a mindset. And for me, it's always been about the mindset. If you don't have the correct mindset about networking, then it doesn't work. Or maybe you said it, it hasn't worked for me. What I tend to think is you haven't actually worked or done true networking in the best way possible. And so today I'm going to share a really cool tip about how to have collaborations made easy. For just something that we all need, whether you're a corporate professional, entrepreneur, whether you are a freelance worker, you're an academic or an athlete. This is going to be a really cool tip on the power of collaborations and how to make them easy for you and how to leverage the right kind of networking to make that possible. So get up and chat. Let me know where you are today. Like I said, I'm sitting outside. We'll see if the wind cooperates. Hopefully you guys can hear me. But I had to get out here in the sunshine. We don't always get it that often. And I'm usually inside the office and bouncing back and forth as a caregiver. You got to take time to enjoy the sunshine. So there's my fun tip for you. All right, we haven't connected yet. I'm Laura Orlando, the Stress Commando, and I am the founder and CEO of Down and Dirty Networking. And so what is Down and Dirty Networking and what do we do? We are an online community that is 100% focused on relational networking. And that's tip number one for today, is when you're trying to make collaborations easy, you need to choose which type of networking you're going to do. And so there's traditional transactional networking where it's, hi, my name is, you give a 30-second commercial or a sales pitch of some kind. In fact, I just had this conversation earlier with one of my mastermind members who's in a traditional networking group, and she's doing her spotlight 5 minutes. And so I'm helping her get the best 5 minutes possible. And so this is what I was chatting with her. I was like, well, we could approach it with a relational networking mindset and make it a big pitch. But if you really want it to convert, if you really want it to land, if you want to reach out to everybody, I'm going to shift you to think more relationally. And that's the second type of networking, relational networking. And that's what we do here in Down and Dirty Networking. We are 100% relational networking. And so what is relational networking? Relational networking is having meaningful conversations to learn from and about someone to build lasting and authentic relationships. There are no 30-second commercials. There are no sales pitches. It's a conversation. There's nothing to memorize. In fact, we just had our member event earlier today, and we kind of talked about this. So I've got a couple of examples for you as to why and how relational networking can make collaboration so easy. So, hey, I see somebody joining live. Hey, I'm glad you're here. Get up and chat. Make sure I can see it. Yes, I can see it. Get up and chat. Let me know where you're watching from and say hello and be part of this conversation. And if you're watching on replay, get up and chat. Be part of the conversation. I do reply to each and every one of these comments because it's a conversation. And so I love to really collaborate with people. And let me back up. There are 3 C's in our mission statement for Down and Dirty Networking. Number 1 is co-elevate. Number 2 is collaborate. Number 3 is connect. We're talking about the collaborate piece, how to make collaborations easy. Now, a collaboration is something that becomes more of a win-win for everybody involved. Now, one of the things that I would encourage you to be mindful of is the positioning that you're coming to and wanting those collaborations. And this kind of leads into the conversation we had earlier at our member event today. If you're not feeling as confident or if imposter syndrome is kind of getting you, then it's hard for you to make an ask for either a job offer, a sale, a pitch, or anything of that nature because your desperation shows through. Even if you say all the right words, your nervousness, your desperation, hey, wind and curly hair don't go together. All right, so your desperation shows through, so you 100% need to be able to be confident. And so when you're reaching out and for collaborations, you need to be confident, number 1, that it's good for them and confident that it's going to be good for you. If it's not a fit, don't be so excited to have a collaboration opportunity that you say yes, because it won't be aligned. You will regret it. It won't be a collaboration that's easy. At the end of it, you're probably thinking, wow, I just worked for free on this thing, or this wasn't what I signed up for, or this isn't aligned to who I am as a professional or an entrepreneur. Doesn't matter what the collaboration is. Anytime I've been so desperate to say yes without feeling in alignment or making sure that it was a win for them and a fit for me, I was disappointed. And I've got many stories. You can drop the word story and I'll DM you a couple of stories. I'll maybe shoot you a video, we'll get on a call. But I have several stories where it wasn't a fit. And so I've learned, have a relational networking mindset. And it's why collaborate on our 3Cs is the second word. You have to co-elevate first. Then you collaborate so that you can truly connect. And so the collaboration needs to be a fit. And if you're engaging in relational networking, that's how you can figure it out. Number one, is this someone that you actually love to work with? Not that you love the opportunity because it's free and you need exposure and you're desperate. That's not it. If you start looking for anyone or someone with money, or anyone or someone who can help you, or anything or any type of thing that can happen, something or anything is better than nothing, I disagree with that, especially if it's the wrong something. It's an absolute huge waste of your energy, and it's a huge waste of theirs. You're not going to love it. You want to make sure that you love what you are collaborating on and that it fulfills you. Otherwise, it is a waste of time. So if you're engaging in relational networking, you are going to know how to get to know someone. You're going to have something that's more meaningful, and you're going to be able to connect on a much deeper level to make sure that the collaboration is for you and you're not leading with desperation. Hey, I see people tuning in more live. Glad you're here. Get up and comment. Let me know what you guys think about that. If this is resonating with you, add to the discussion. And again, for those watching on replay, I'm listening to you too, so make sure that you're commenting as well. So engage in relational networking. Make sure that everything's a fit. Be okay with saying no, and make sure that whatever you're saying yes to is aligned to you. And don't lead with desperation. Actually lead with confidence. So the conversation I had even earlier today, actually before our Down and Dirty Networking member event, which we only do monthly. We don't do meetings, we do events. We only do really fun events, and nobody knows the theme or the format until they enter the room. It keeps it refreshing, and it keeps it not boring. Like sometimes that's something special that I digress. So before the event today, I was actually having a conversation with somebody else that were partners in the same mastermind. And I was helping her with how to present, I think I mentioned this, how to present at a traditional networking event. And what I realized is she was so nervous. She was so concerned with what was going on with her. She was not paying attention to two things. One, who does she love to work with? And two, what does the audience really care about? You want to be able to attract the ideal person that you would love to collaborate with. That's what you want to attract. And so when I gave her a couple of quick tips in just the 15 minutes that we chatted together, she was like, Laura, that's exactly what I needed. I said, don't worry about memorizing everything. You're going to have a conversation. Remember, relational networking. We're going to make your expertise shine, and you're going to share these tips with everybody. And that is what made it easy for her to kind of wrap her mind around how she can make an ask in a traditional networking sense for collaboration. Once you're in a collaboration, so like tonight, I'm actually speaking. I'm going to be the featured speaker for my Unlock the AI, because not only am I the founder and CEO of Down and Dirty Networking, but I'm also a marketing consultant and founder of Working Stress Free with AI. And so I'm doing a talk tonight about this, and my entire talk is actually configured for the audience. I've already found out what specific thing that they want me to accomplish, what's the annoyance they want AI to solve, and that's going to be the demo that I'm going to show tonight. And so as soon as I get off here, I'll be finishing that. But my point in bringing this up is it's still aligned to the ideal person that I am attracting for their event, the ideal person I want to work with, and it solves the problem that they care about. When I can align all three of those things at the same time, it's going to be content that converts. It's going to be content that lands. And guess what? Anybody that wants to collaborate with me is going to align with me. I'm going to love working for them, and it's going to be a win-win for us both. And so this is one of the things that I would say you want to really focus on, is you want to focus on what do you really want first? Who do you really want to work with? Then position it that way confidently, be authentically you. And then when you're talking about certain collaborations, make sure that when they are a fit, that the promotion of whatever the collaboration is for everybody. And so like I've been really heavily promoting this event tonight, and I make zero money out of this. It's going to the events. I want to be a good speaker, a good collaborator. I want them to have me back and say, yes, this is what we want to do again, and have Laura come back. That's how you collaborate easy. I made it easy for them to promote me. I made it easy for other people to find the event. I made it easy for people to want to learn more. And so that's how I would encourage you to make collaborations easy. Make it easy for the person that you're working with. Make it easy for yourself. Always think the KISS, right? KISS. Keep it stupid simple. It needs to be so stupid simple that you love it and you're able to do it again and again and again. And so there are certain types of collaborations. There's certain people that have penthouse access to me, that have all access to me, that if they want to do a collaboration, I'm like, yes, I'm in. If people that I have not met yet, or that don't necessarily have penthouse access to me yet, they haven't earned that access or the all access pass, then I'm going to ask them questions to make sure that we're a fit. Because it doesn't make any sense to waste my energy and time, or to waste their energy and time. There's just going to be a whole bunch of Laura haters out in the world. And I don't want that. I actually want people to love that they can connect with me and that I was honest and transparent with them. And so that's the point of relational networking. It's authentic. It's meaningful. And if you approach your collaborations in an authentic and meaningful way, they will then give you authentic and meaningful results that you love, results that you can't even wait to work for, and you'll get more and more and more. So the more crystal clear you can get, instead of asking for somebody or anybody who wants to collaborate with me, or saying yes to the first person that offers you the ask for a collaboration without vetting to make sure it's a fit for the both of you, then you're going to be disappointed. So I hope this is helpful. I know I kind of peppered in a little bit of the marketing. Couldn't help myself, but it absolutely works. And you don't want to come from a place of desperation, which is kind of like what we were talking about in our member event today that I mentioned earlier. So if you have tips that you would like to add to this conversation, post it in the comments. Would love to hear what you have to say. And if you'd like to know more about what I'm talking about, or how you can move forward and collaborate in a more easy fashion without feeling awkward or without feeling just icky for asking for collaborations, I'm going to tell you, engage in relational networking first. That's going to be it. Get to know them, find value, co-elevate them first. And then once you find they're a fit and they're your vibe, they're your people, then the ask for the collaboration will come easy, whether you're asking or they're asking. It'll make it so much easier for the both of you, and you'll already know it's an aligned fit. If you need any help with this, drop the word help or send me a private message, and I'd be more than happy to reach out and talk to you one-on-one briefly and have a quick connection call and see what I can do to help you get to easy street when it comes to collaborations, and how relational networking can make it super stupid simple for you when you're moving forward. So you don't think of it as a chore. You don't have to worry about what you have to say. You don't have to memorize anything, and it's a less energy spend for you. As an introvert, and my fellow introverts out there, you're loving this, right? You're totally loving this. Less energy spend, same results. All right, thanks to those watching live. It's so good to see you, and I really appreciate those watching on replay. And if you have found these tips valuable and you'd like to know some other tips about networking and relational networking, I encourage you to look at the Down and Dirty Networking Facebook, LinkedIn page. We've got a lot of posts and resources there that you can utilize. And make sure to subscribe to our Down and Dirty Networking YouTube channel. We have a whole bunch of videos and playlists up there for any type of networking that you're going to be doing, whether it's 100% relational like we do here in our Down and Dirty Networking community, which I have yet to find another community that's 100% relational networking. One, because I created the term relational networking, and two, because I couldn't find the community. That's why I built this one. That doesn't mean there isn't something very similar, but I haven't found that yet. But if you were to find 100% relational, you'll have tips up there. If you want to have more of a traditional transactional experience, but you'd like a relational networking mindset to improve your results, I've got tips up on the YouTube channel as well. So make sure to click the subscribe button for the YouTube channel for Down and Dirty Networking. And again, stay tuned to the Down and Dirty Networking Facebook and LinkedIn pages. If you can't find any of those, whatever your platform you're watching now, drop the word, send me the links, and I will send you all the links to how to connect with us here. I hope this is helpful. Give me a thumbs up, tag a friend, and add to the conversation. And stay tuned, because every Wednesday afternoon between 3:30 and 5:30, sometime in that time zone, in that time range, Central Standard Time, I go live with another networking know-how so you can network more stress-free and really engage in relational networking as a mindset in your day-to-day. All right, bye for now. And until I talk to you again next week, happy networking.